What if the person you trust most is simply the best at sounding certain? What if certainty itself has become your brain's shortcut for truth? And worse, what if that's exactly what they want you to believe? They don't need facts. They just need your hesitation, confidence. It's the invisible thread that weaves deception into belief. We think we're rational creatures, seekers of logic, protectors of truth. But your brain isn't wired to wait. It's wired to survive. And in a world that rewards speed over certainty, the one who sounds right, often wins. People assume that lies work because they're clever, hidden, or manipulative. But the most dangerous lies are bold, loud, delivered with the ease of someone who has never once doubted themselves. In that moment, even your instincts can be outplayed. From an evolutionary lens, our brains were never built to process modern deception. In prehistoric tribes, confidence often meant competence. The confident hunter brought food, the confident leader protected the group. So the brain developed shortcuts. Trust the confident. Follow the loud, obey the certain. Over time, this bias became baked into how we interpret authority, truth, and status. Psychologists call it the confidence heuristic, a cognitive bias that equates confidence with accuracy, even when it's wrong. And in the hands of a liar, it's a weapon. Confident liars hijack your cognitive shortcuts. Here's what happens. Someone speaks with certainty. Their tone is steady, their body language controlled, their eye contact unwavering. They don't flinch, they don't hedge, they don't qualify anything with, I think, or I am, not sure. And your brain, seeking efficiency, makes a decision. If they're this sure, maybe they're right. This phenomenon was studied by psychologist Sakari Tormala at Stanford. His research showed that people rate confident communicators as more credible, even when they're objectively incorrect. The kicker? The less knowledge the listener has, the more effective the illusion becomes. Uncertainty breeds obedience. But confidence? Confidence demands belief. Imagine this. You're in a meeting. A colleague presents an idea with conviction. Their data is thin, their logic questionable, but their voice unshakable. No one questions it. The idea moves forward. Later, when it fails, no one remembers the lie, only the certainty. And so the cycle continues. We reward the voice that doesn't tremble, even when it should. Your doubt becomes their foothold. Liars, always need to create a perfect narrative. They just need to sound more sure than you, because the brain treats uncertainty as danger, creates discomfort, cognitive load, and decision paralysis. When someone enters that fog with a torch of certainty, we follow them, not because we're weak, but because we crave clarity. This is especially true in high-stakes or high-stress moments. When emotions run high, logic becomes secondary. During a crisis, the person who says, "I know what to do," will always outrank the person who says, "Let us think this through." This is how cult leaders rise. It's how financial scammers lure in victims. It's how toxic partners win arguments they should lose. They skip the debate and deliver the answer. It doesn't matter if it's wrong, as long as it's loud, and fast. Charisma cloaks deception. There's a reason so many liars rise to power, earn loyalty, or get second chances. It's not just confidence, it's charm, warmth, likability. A confident liar doesn't just claim the truth, they make you feel it. Psychopaths, for example, often rank high in charm and low in anxiety. They lie without remorse, because they feel no guilt, because they don't exhibit the classic signs of lying: nervousness, hesitation, fidgeting. They're seen as more trustworthy. Now, this is called the illusion of transparency. We assume we can sense deception, but in reality, we often miss it completely. Picture someone saying, "Trust me, I would never hurt you," with a soft smile, with calm eyes, with no crack in their voice. The lie isn't just heard, it's felt. And the betrayal, when it comes, doesn't just break trust. It shatters the part of you that believed you were immune. You were never taught to question confidence. From childhood, we're told to speak up, stand tall, be sure. The kid who raises their hand first is praised. Even if their answer is wrong, it's the adult who pauses to reflect is seen as weak, indecisive. In a world obsessed with certainty, Truth becomes a casualty of performance. And here's the danger. The more we equate confidence with truth, the easier it becomes to manipulate. Social media influencers, politicians, salespeople, spiritual leaders, some have truth, some have technique. Only one will keep your attention. Confidence isn't always a sign of insight. Sometimes, it's just rehearsal. So what do? When your brain is wired to obey, first you slow down. Confidence creates urgency. It pushes you to respond now, believe now, act now. But the more time you give your critical mind, the less power the illusion has. Second, separate delivery from content. Ask yourself, do I believe what they're saying, or how they're saying it? Strip away the tone, the posture, the certainty, and look at the substance. And finally, trust your inner friction. That quiet, uneasy tug in your gut, the one that tells you something doesn't add up. S&T fear. It's awareness. And in a world of confident liars, awareness is your only defense. Your brain obeys because it wants to trust. But the most dangerous voices are the ones that never question themselves. Protect your energy. Stay curious. Subscribe for more from Beneath the Cortex.